Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for another manga Yen Press review. Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is actually one that I have reviewed already as a light novel, and now I've had the chance to review it as a manga. It's been really nice to see the light novel series come to life in manga, and I will talk a little bit about the story, but just kind of like the differences and stuff like that between manga and light novel, at least specifically from this one, um, and just kind of explain where everything stands. Before anything, guys, if you haven't checked out Yen Press and Yen On, great company. This one in particular, time of recording has not even released on shelves yet. I think it's releasing late February, and I got my hands on it in January. So thank you so much for sending these copies for me to keep reviewing for you guys. Um, Check them out. Check Empress out. There is a link in the description below where you guys can buy even new stuff like this at a very cheap price, guys. There's always discounts, and the Empress being one of the biggest companies that this website has, they always do specials. So go check them out in the description below. There's a link there you guys can use. You guys can also check them out directly at yumpress.com and yeah, give us some love. Before anything as well, if you haven't subscribed, comment, like, and share. It helps the video. It helps the Impress. It helps the community see more of these series out there on YouTube. So really, it just helps everyone. Thank you so much for the love and support that you do show this channel as well. So the synopsis of the story is this girl, she is reincarnated, so it's an isekai, into one of her BL novels series. And we do find out eventually that she hasn't finished the novel, so she doesn't really know what everything happens, but she knows most of the stuff. And because of that, she knows that in this BL world, she doesn't have a chance with most guys because most guys are in love with other guys. Um, and the king, or soon to be king, his her brother, is in that dilemma right here. Um, at one point, he thinks that she is trying to take the throne, but she really is just trying to find love. And she's been trying not to find love in the wrong places, although she has been basically finding love in the wrong places. Each time she falls in love with one of her guards, the guards end up falling in love with someone else, particularly a guy. So when this guard comes into play, she vows that she is not going to fall in love with him. Now, this guy is not the best news to her. The king and himself even knows that he's not good news, but they still take him in, giving him a chance. Essentially, he's done stuff in his past that has given him a reputation, that's not good. So at one point, he vows to basically be hers, and obviously, this is overjoyed for her. But in her head, it's like he's just promising to be my guard and not leave me for a guy, and she's happy with that, not in a lovey way. Well, she also tells her brother that she is in love with someone and that she shouldn't worry about it because she's not after his throne. In fact, she's fine giving birth to the next heir because that's kind of how it works. Well, the brother calls her bluff, and now she's trying to find a lover. That's basically what she's trying to do. We know they're going to end up together. At the end of this volume in particular, they're practicing how to dance, and I mean it's very obvious. Great series, very funny. If you haven't seen my light novel review, you can hear more of the story there. But let's talk about differences. And for those who don't know, between light novel and manga, the light novel is just straight words. We get a picture maybe every 50 pages, whereas manga, obviously, we get the actual story in kind of like picture mode, so we kind of see what's going on every page. Prologues are always what makes and breaks sometimes these light novels, and it does. The light novel itself shows a lot more of her past life, which makes you understand who she is as a character. She's a shut-in. She's someone who um, really liked this series and really was involved in her series and not anywhere else. So it also makes her kind of a social awkward person. And again, you do figure it out eventually in this series when it comes to the manga, but the light novel from the beginning lets you know who she is as a character. Other things is just scenes in particular are portrayed a little bit more in detail in light novels, and whereas in the manga it just seems like it's rushed almost, like they're getting through the story, but in reality there's just not so much they can put with descriptive stuff and even detailed thoughts that she had in the light novel that are not really shown so much in the manga. So those are differences that you'll see between them. Personally, I like, if I have the time, I like reading light novels before even mangas. And mangas, I just like to run through them because I've read the light novels, I know what's going on, so I just kind of run through the manga and kind of see what's going on, right? Um, but as I've grown older, less time on my hands, more stuff to do. It's easier to pick up a manga and read it and see what's going on. And it's very hard to sit down and read a whole light novel in 1 day or 2 days like I used to. It takes me days now because I have to read 2, 3 chapters and then that's it. I have to go do something else. So yeah, it just depends who you are, I guess. Really, really. For now, guys, I think this series is actually one of the better series when it comes to this type of genre. I didn't expect to like it this much, but I definitely gonna watch the anime when it comes out. So 7.5, I think is what I give this series. It's really good. If you're looking for a comical, easy kai, easy read, you'll finish it in one setting for sure. So thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, check out Empress. Check out this series in the description below. Again, there's a link where you guys can buy cheap manga and light novels. So check that out as well. Thank you so much for those who are watching this. If you're watching up to this point and haven't subscribed, might as well subscribe. I have a lot of reviews that I release here, so make sure you check them all out. Thank you for the love and support, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.